how to potty, JoJo?
Yeah.
Wow. Got some new underwear. Gonna try to learn how to potty this week. That'll be fun, won't it? Maybe we'll be done with diapers.
Let's poop.
You gonna poop? What should we say? So I'm struggling over here. I feel like every time I get on this camera, I say, "Good morning, Fisher Priceless here." And I feel like we need to say something different. So what should I say, Caleb?
I don't know.
This seems funnier.
Welcome to Fisher Priceless.
Just to get used to it.
Welcome to Fisher Priceless. We got goats and we ride on boats.
Polly likes the best.
Welcome to the Fisher Priceless Homestead.
Polly feels
Homesteading over here at Fisher Priceless.
hand down.
Teaching JoJo how to potty.
So,
Good morning. It's a chilly day over here on the Fisher Priceless Homestead. Oh, Brooke, why don't you tell us what exciting thing you felt this morning?
I felt on both of the younger two goats a little kick when I pushed on the right side, because if you push on the left side, that's where the rumen is, so you have no idea what's going on in there. But I pushed on the right side and I felt a little like hoof or something. I'm guessing it was a hoof kick on the side of their stomach. So yeah.
That's super exciting. We are about halfway through the goat's gestation. So anyway, that was super exciting that this morning we were able to find out that the baby goats were kicking, which is great. We pretty much knew that Joy and Faith were bred, Vanna's still a mystery. I guess we'll see what happens. And I think we never did end up getting a goat stud over here, so I guess it'll be okay if she doesn't end up getting pregnant. She is still giving us a little bit of milk. So instead of one goat giving us milk, now we're gonna have the two younger goats that are gonna give us milk. So that'll be fine, that'll be great. We have been noticing that they've definitely been eating a whole lot more. Like at night when we get home or like we're done with our stuff, we can hear them. They're usually like letting us know that they're hungry, coming up to the door and vocally letting us know that they're hungry, they're ready to eat. April 4th is the first due date. It was only 3 days later that Joy was bred. So I guess it'll be April 4th and April 7th. April 7th has always been kind of special for me and Daniel, because that was actually our first official we're going out anniversary. We were 14 and 15, so that's why it was so official. So anyway, that'll be super exciting to have baby goats. So what we're gonna do is kind of a vlog style video today. We're making our bone broth. This is something that I actually make once a week. This is a broth pack. Pretty much is the chicken back, neck, feet. This is from Shank Farm. This is a local farm that I love to get my chicken from when I don't have my own chicken. And it's super convenient because it just comes in a pack, frozen. Stick it in the Instant Pot. I have this filter thing, filter out our well water. And so we use filtered water. So this will give me a full gallon of broth a week. And we will use a half gallon per meal of soup that we make that week. So what I do is I go ahead and I will fill 2 of these up and put it in the Instant Pot. All right, so here I'm gonna get my second half gallon jar in here. Just close to the max that can go into this Instant Pot. This Instant Pot is the 8 quart, which is great for my family. It also fits these bones in here, which is super convenient that I don't have to thaw out things because I don't always plan ahead. So what I put in here is 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar and let it sit for about 30 minutes in the water. And what that does usually is it pulls out all the nutrients and the good stuff out of the bones, the animal bones that have been raised out on the grass, pasture fed, and they are free range, so they get all the good nutrients in their chickens. While it's sitting here and just waiting for about 30 minutes, what I usually do, shut this. All I have to do over here on the Instant Pot is pressure cook on low pressure, okay, for an hour and 22 minutes. This is on sealed. I've also done my broth on the oven. It'll sit here, simmer it for like almost a full day or two. It's not convenient because number one, it's on the oven all the time and I need my stove. And the Instant Pot can just sit over here. After a couple hours, it's just done and ready to go. Like I said, I can get 2 big pots of soup plus a little more off of that, and that's what we use every week. I learned that broth is like one of the top things that you can do for your health. It's a huge difference. Ah, she pooped! Jojo pooped! Okay, so this is a vlog. We are starting potty training day 1, and Joanna is my prodigy child. She pooped first day. This is actually not her first time. This is the first time that like I've committed to the whole pooping process, because if you know, this is true, Brooke, you will know one day. Mama has to commit to potty training just as much as baby does. Right, Joanna?
Yeah.
Yes. And so
It's barely anything.
oh man, I don't even know if I'd consider that poop. That was a little seepage. Anyway, she pooped in the potty, yay, JoJo! So you gotta make a really big deal out of it. And I told her if she pooped in the potty, she would get new undies. Look, JoJo! You're gonna get new undies. Okay, she's gonna get one. Give her one. You want the puppy?
Cat.
This is super exciting for Mommy because guess what? We might be done with diapers. It's been like 14 years. Good job! Now we gotta go clean it and tell it bye-bye in the toilet, okay? What do you think?
Yeah!
Did she do a good job?
Luke was a lot harder.
Oh, and something I've realized too is that siblings and potty training, it actually really helps because everyone is excited when baby poops in the potty. So it's like the whole positive reinforcement thing. We are ready. She's like 2.5 and I think she's there. She's ready to go. And maybe Mommy's ready to go too. Best things for her to do is to make a mistake and potty on herself. And we learn the best through those mistakes. So go ahead and plan for those mistakes. Make it a little easier on yourself. Put a blanket down, put towels down, so that cleanup will be a little bit easier process. Go ahead and plan for those mistakes to happen. She's learning. And go ahead and commit to a good week of just mistakes. And then it will gradually get better. And maybe we will be done with diapers. I hesitate saying that because I feel like every time I say that, I pop up pregnant. But maybe we'll be done with diapers. Have been blessed.
Look at the abs.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
I know.
Did you pee pee?
Yeah.
Where are you supposed to pee pee?
Potty.
Wash the floor. No sticker because you didn't pee pee in the potty, okay?
Okay.
Let's go clean up. There you go. Now wipe the pee-pee up. When we have to make mistakes peeing, actually peeing on the floor is the easiest to clean up. Peeing on couches, carpet is awful, and the absolute worst is car seat.
Car seat?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Huh?
Where do we pee-pee?
Potty?
Yes. Okay? Don't pee-pee on your panties anymore. Yes, ma'am?
Yeah.
And do Tara on guard. Clean this, it's disinfected.
Uh-oh.
Accident number 2. Joe's potty chart.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah. High five, Jojo.
Number 3.
Uh-oh.
She actually caught it halfway through and she had to jump up and try to run all the way over here to get to the potty. She did well and she recognized it. so we're getting better. All right, Joe, let's go put some dry undies on. All right, so Christmas happened and our kombucha that we have been trying to build definitely multiplied. We've got like all this SCOBY right now that we're not really sure what we're supposed to do with. I just read that you can feed your SCOBY to chickens. We'll give some to the main chickens probably in the garden. That way Mike could add more to the garden.
Apparently chickens love a good SCOBY, and some farmers put it in their diet daily, so y'all want a SCOBY? It's not coming out. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, they like it. Goodness.
All right, so we got our chicken broth, which has been cooking. What I usually do is I've got to strain all the stuff with a fine wire mesh strainer. And there's all the meat left over.
Yummy.
And a lot of times I can get a lot of meat off this that I can save for soups, or I can give it to the cat, or I can give it to the chicken. So this is not only broth, but it's going to be also cat food, chicken food, people food, whatever. I usually like it to cool down a little bit. I'll put this into 2 half-gallon jars and let it cool down, and then I'll put it in the refrigerator. And what happens is the very top is a layer of fat that forms on the chicken broth, and that actually will seal the chicken broth so that it is good for a couple weeks. Now when it's without the seal, the fat layer, once you take it off, you've got like 3 to 4 days to go ahead and use it. So I think that's pretty cool. But with our family, we never have extra chicken broth because I use it every other day to every 2 or 3 days. So it's constantly being recycled, and I have to do this once a week. We use our broth for soups. We make egg drop soup, we make cheeseburger soup, we make lasagna soup, we make this like sausage and kale type soup. It's pretty good. And there's also a soup that we make with the sausage and potatoes. And we do taco soup. So we have all kinds of options for this broth. And according to Weston Price, a good goal to have is a cup a day. I know that sounds like a lot, but when you're eating soup or when I'm feeding the kids soup, it's easy to do.
Chicken broth is also good for inflammatory anything. Like if you're sick, you got the flu, congested, you're getting like any type of sickness in you, it's good for that. It's good for lowering your risk of arthritis, and also if you do have arthritis, it helps with the pain and also strengthens everything. It said it's also good if you're trying to lose weight because it's very easy, just consume, and it's like very filling, so you don't eat as much of it as you would other things. There's tons of vitamins and minerals in it that is super easy to digest. Also has amino acids in it too, so that's really good. It's also supposed to be really good for pregnancies too. I read that.
And growing children.
And growing children.
Teeth and bones.
Yes.
Here's my notes.
Yes. It helps stabilize your blood sugar.
Oh, bonus. I'm all about stabilizing the blood sugar.
It says it also improves skin, hair, and nails.
Ooh, bonus.
Yeah. It improves your sleep, which was kind of shocking for me. It speeds up healing processes. So,
Bonus.
yeah, bonus. That's like 10 facts about it. There's probably way more, but those are like the main ones.
We'll take it. I did a lot of research and I decided that it was going to be really expensive to do quality vitamins and supplements for my kids. My goal is to do nutrient-dense food, and bone broth is one of those top 5 in our family right now that we do to get nutrition. To be able to, preventing sickness is wonderful, but right now, because I have 6 kids, I cannot worry about the germs they get. Germs are everywhere. My goal is when they get those germs and get sick, like just to get through it by eating nutrient-dense food, and let's just get through this. And it will in turn make our immune system so much better So anyway, liquid gold bone broth. It is amazing. If there's one thing you could do for yourself, I would definitely say bone broth is the way to go. Got some lettuce. Isn't that cute? A little butter crunch.